put out a video in a day or two, so I wanted to jump on and say good morning. God bless you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending where you are at. So, first and foremost, the most important thing is God bless you guys all and your family. Thank you guys for all your support. I'm officially almost to 600 subscribers. My goal is by February to get to 1,000. Hopefully, get some more interaction. So, I have decided, for the most part, 100%, this will be my giveaway once we hit 1,000 to one lucky subscriber. All you got to do to enter is hit that like button, comment your favorite Pokemon, and be subscribed, and we will choose one lucky subscriber for that giveaway when we hit the 1,000 mark. Good morning, my love. So I'm not going to keep you guys too long, as much as we can get this done as quick as we can. Um yeah, so for the most part, my chase card in this box is the Groudon. Let's see if we can get it pulled. That would be very awesome. And you guys have a good day, good afternoon, or good night where you are in the world. So, no further ado. How do you guys like my new Bulbasaur hat? It is pretty awesome, right? And that is my real life Bulbasaur right there, trying to act like a good girl. Yeah, she being a bad girl most of the time. But let's get to it and get some cards opened, and you know see what kind of pulls we can get out of here. Hopefully we can get something decent, but more importantly, if we can get that Groudon, it would be amazing. So I need to find some music that will not block it out for copyrights. I will be working on that soon. I've been looking at multiple videos on how to play music without getting blocked for copyright. So this was a loose booster pack that I had laying around. So we'll start with this one, then we will rip open that booster box you see in the back and try to get that Groudon. Thank you guys for joining as always. Man, imagine if we get that Groudon right now. That'll be amazing. And we'll still crack the box, or I move into a couple more pog. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, that Bulbasaur hat is badass. I was just talking to Carmela. She's like, keep the tag on, babe. It's a collectible. That's how the new generation does it. Us, it's like, doesn't feel right. So, no Groudon out of the first booster pack, but we did get this EX, and I am not going to even attempt the name because I will butcher it. But, for the most part, let's see if we can get that Groudon pulled, but nonetheless, a pretty badass card, right? So, Los, how you doing, my brother? I hope you're feeling better. How's your mom doing? I hope everybody's good, and God bless you guys as always. So, just so you guys could see, it is a fresh booster box. Last one in this sealed case. I have another sealed case that I might be getting into to see if we can get that Groudon, because man, I love that art. And I was thinking about buying it, but it is definitely not the same, when you buy it versus pulling it. All you Pokemon collectors out there will agree with me on that one for the most part, but I guess sometimes it might be better to save money. She's doing better, just waiting discussion surgery for good. Man, that's the hardest part. Me and my brother were just talking because he's being stubborn and not wanting to go to the doctor, and I tell him, look at how the old school part of our families don't like to go, and they get sick. It's, you know what I mean, and then they wait till the last minute or suffer. So we will be praying for her and you, my brother. He's doing better. He was, coughing up blood the other night, so I met him at the hospital, but they can't figure out what it is. So I just told him, keep going. He needs to use those referrals, and we take it one day at a time. God's watching him, so that's all that matters. We got a Magby. Nothing. So what is the doctor telling your mom? Are they giving her options, Los? Like on what to do, what not to do, certain time frames? Because, you know, all those decisions are scary, you know what I mean? And I think that's one of the main reasons people don't go to the doctors, you know, myself included. Sometimes we don't want the bad news, but it's better to take the bad news head on and, you know, leave it in God's hands. He's got a plan, you know. We'll figure that out as, you know, life goes on, and he will, you know, he's got our back for the most part. But, you know, I think the biggest thing is people are afraid of bad news. That's the worst part of it, I think, and why most people avoid it. That's a very shiny reverse, and we got the Golden Go EX. Very cool card, very cool card. If she doesn't get surgery, she has to make serious changes in diet, which will be challenging. Yeah, that goes for all of us, right? I need to start doing that myself. I even started getting the dogs on a diet because Lola, our Bulbasaur, is getting a little chunky. But yeah, she needs to, you know, it's hard. You know, surgery is scary too, though. Most people hear surgery, and you know, when my mom passed away in 2000, they said it was going to be a simple thing. It was just asthma. And, you know, 20 minutes later, the doctor came out and told us she passed. I was 13 years old. And, you know, it's hard. But, you know, it comes down to if she doesn't get the surgery, then she really needs to consider that diet. You know what I mean? Because if she doesn't get the surgery and she keeps doing what she's doing, you know, it's not going to be a good outcome. Just like us, I need to start getting on a diet. It seems like my heartburn is getting a lot worse. You know what I mean? I take Prilosec. I know it's a little expensive, but it does help. But if there's like one day I miss it, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be coffee, chocolate, peanut butter, whatever. You know, it'll go in. Yeah, that's scary. What time frame are they giving her as a window towards recovery? And there's always that possibility. That's why people are scared to go into surgery, is because, you know, like, you know, they don't wake up. And like I said, you know, my mom being a perfect example, it was supposed to be routine asthma attack. From what I understand is they treated her for a heart attack and she ended up passing away. You know, me and my brother are both too young to do anything. Come on, Flower, get on the bed. Up. And, you know, by the time we caught wind of it, it was too late. But then again, we don't know if it was true, if that's what my aunts are just saying, you know, all the above. But yeah, it's, you know, it's scary. And, you know, that's exactly what me and Carmel were talking about this morning with my dad, because my dad's, you know, getting up there in age and he's not doing so good and taking care of himself. He's still smoking. He shouldn't be doing it, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, we are set in our ways, and I think that's what hurts us the most. But I am praying for her, my brother, and I hope for the best, you know. But again, and you know this because you live it every day, you know, you see it with people, is there's times where people don't change. And I know people that did drugs and smoked their whole life and they lived natural and, you know, died old. And then other ones just ain't as lucky, and, you know, they have a horrible death. It sucks. It's just, you know, the way it is. I guess at the what I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, we all pay for our sins, regardless whether we believe in it or not. You know, but, you know, I don't know. My mom died young. She was 32 years old when she passed away. No, that's the truth. You know what I mean? And it's sad. You're the youngest, and you're the one that's dealing with all of that with your mom. You know what I mean? Your siblings should be helping, and it was kind of similar with my grandma. You know what I mean? They were there. My aunt was the one that was there mainly, but, you know, nobody cared until they're gone, and then they all want to fight for, you know, whatever they had or left behind. You know, where were they when when they needed them. You know, it's sad. And always, my brother, you know, we are here if you need somebody to talk to, and we will always pray for you. And you know, keep us informed. Let us know what's going on with her. Let us know when she goes into surgery, if that's what she chooses. If you need somebody to talk to, you know, message you throughout the night until you know she wakes up and she made it through the surgery. You know, it's sometimes easier to when you have somebody to talk to, because it's harder when you don't, I think, because the biggest thing for me and my brother is when my mom died, we bottled it up. We bottled it up. We hid it. My brother was really young. You know, he was 6 going on 7. He bottled it up. And then he, you know, one day we were drinking. I think I just turned 21 and he let it all loose. He started crying. He was apologizing, saying he's acting like a baby, this and that. And, you know, it's just, he shouldn't have been balling it up for one. And two, he was just a kid. You know, we have conversations when he, you know, opens up to me and cries because he says he doesn't even remember what my mom looks like until he sees a picture. Then those memories come flooding back. And I told him that's the way it's always going to be. You know, I mean, she's always going to be there. And you were a kid, but I remember he wouldn't even go to sleep Los unless he had my mom's hair in his hand. I got nothing against my brothers. We're just all busy and got there and there, had one way, something. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting to next. In life is hard. You know what I mean? It's expensive and it's only going up, whether it's groceries or bills or gas or heat for the winter, you know, power for the summer with air conditioners, prescriptions, insurance. It's all expensive. It's bad. Yeah, he's doing good. You know, he's very strong, and you know what happened to us as kids, losing my mom, made us to who we are now. And you know, Carmela is probably one that knows this the best, and she didn't even know until I opened up to her. I held my mom passing away at 32 against God for the longest time. I was rebellious. You know, I kind of lost faith for a little bit there. And you know, now that I'm older and actually thought about it, she was suffering. You know what I mean? My aunts took advantage of her. Everybody ran over her. And you know, she was the best. You know, she didn't smoke, she didn't drink, she didn't do drugs, she just took care of her family and all the kids of my generation. You know what I mean? All my cousins, they all called her mom. It was a lot for her. You know. And she was suffering and sick with the asthma. And you know, it was a lot. She didn't deserve to pass. But I do believe we have a full art now, so let's see what it is. And it is a trainer roll arc. Very cool trainer. Let me get him in a sleeve. And it's actually a girl. Let me get her in a sleeve. The centering looks good in front and back, but a very beautiful card nonetheless. Oh yeah, they are Los. Their people are going crazy right now. Surging Sparks is the biggest set right now. 30 days after release, I think the booster boxes like this one were going for 140. 72 hours after they released on the 7th, you know, they just kept climbing. Right now, I think it's 225 a booster box, so almost double what you paid for. You could buy a case for like 600. Now they're selling on eBay, TCG Player, all those platforms for like 1,200 bucks. You know what I mean? I had 2 cases. I even sold one for 1,200 just so I can put into another one because it is an expensive hobby slap collection. But yeah, no, the people are going crazy for Pokemon right now, especially with all these new sets. They're just blowing up. We got Prismatic Evolution launching. It's going to expand through the years. We have a new Black and White. We got a tag team set. We got a Team Rocket set. There's just a bunch of awesome sets coming out, and it's the end of the Scarlet and Violet era. So you know, Pokemon Center is just releasing a lot of badass cards, but they're beautiful. Um, I have a card. They call him the Bubble Mew from Paldean Fates. I got him graded as a PSA 10. He's worth about 700 bucks right now. So yeah, they still hold their value. Pogs, that's crazy. Me and my brother were actually talking about Pogs last night. You know what I mean? Slammers, marbles, steelies. People were using. Remember the They were using tractor bearings as steelies. They were funny. Those were collectibles back in our days. That's what I was telling people. I was like, I pulled a first edition Charizard. That card, mint condition now is selling for 30,000, 30 plus $1,000. Back in the day, we were just trading them and playing with them. Nobody would have ever thought they would have made it like this anyway. Yeah, so like the booster box like this, but base set like when you were growing up and collecting is selling for like $250,000 right now. It is crazy, but yeah, the hobby is blowing up. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful cards that are coming into the newer sets, and there's a lot of vintage collectors that are, it blows their mind. Like they call it the Moonbreon. It's the Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, and that card right now, raw, like not even graded, is like $1,300. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of good cards. There's a lot of it's a bull market right now. It's booming. It's climbing. Everybody wants in, and it's gonna be like that for a while. I think some people are saying it's gonna crash, but I don't think it'll crash anytime soon. I think it's just gonna get crazier and crazier, and I think a lot of the new people that are coming into the hobby will fall off because the price is how hard it is to get. Like that Prismatic Evolutions that I was telling you that starts to come out next month on the 17th is the first wave. They sold out, 6 months prior. Now they're selling it on the secondary market. It's just getting crazy. Hey Abajit, how you doing, my brother? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys are. Oh no, exactly. Anime. I actually just started actually because I didn't think about it when some of my friends. I was like, hey, I don't watch anime. They're like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that stuff is anime. Hey Vert, how you doing? Hey Bold, how you doing, my brother? Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one too. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things that's gonna keep going up. We got some of the new Star Wars set the other day at work. You guys know I work at GameStop, and that booster box was like 200 plus. It's crazy. Collectibles are just climbing. They hold value, but the market always goes up and down no matter what it is. you know that's actually what I'm about to ask you, Lois. How is the pups doing? I know you told my wifey the other day that your mom's getting a little stressed out with them. They doing good though? They're a handful when they're puppies though, right? These are Pokemon cards. I collect them. Part of my collection. I was collecting when I was a kid. Kind of fell out of it. Got back into it about a year ago. But yeah, these are Pokemon cards. This set is This is Paradox Rift. You know what I mean? It's a very popular set right now. High demand. It is about a year old, but for whatever reason, with the demand of the cards right now, everything is booming. I think the only one that is not taking off at the moment is Shrouded Fable, but I think that's about to change. So Los, how many puppies did you get? Was it two of them? Boom! There is Garchomp. Special illustration. My lord, that is a beautiful card. Not the one I was after. You know what I mean? I was after the Groudon, but I would definitely take this card. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to get it into a sleeve. And then after the show, I'm going to check the centering and probably ship it out to get graded. But right now, the front looks very, very good. And the back does not look bad at all, except for whitening. But that is a SIR Vert, just so you know. Los, Abajit, my brothers. So this is a special illustration where there's another Garchomp, but this one is different in design because I'm not about to pull rates on some of the sets. Hey, Azo, that's true. I got a lot of, you know what I mean? What was I gonna say? Black Star promos. I have a few of them I want to send in for grading, but definitely, you know, I agree with you there. That's why I got that Charizard box from you now. I'm struggling with myself whether I want to open it or keep it sealed, but thank you for that deal. It was very awesome. If I end up opening it, you know, I'll shoot you a message so you can jump in. And also, thank you for the subscription. I will follow you as well. But back to the card, very beautiful card. The centering is very good. I do got one white dot up here, but still not. Yeah, so they do make holograms, but it's not like back in the day, low. So there's one in every pack. So they're pretty much commons, but because of that star down there, they're technically considered rares. But I still sleeve them and put them in binders. You know, people kind of throw it in a pile like this in commons. And what I do is I trade them to Dave. He runs Dave's Poke Forum out of New Jersey. He trades me sealed product or like the sleeves and top loaders and that type of stuff. But very beautiful card. Like I said, I was after the Groudon, but I will take her Chomp. But yeah, they get crazy in price. They're up there. I'm gonna actually be giving a 151 Alakazam box away for my 1,000 subscribers. So anybody watching, especially you guys, my brothers, you guys are subscribed. You guys are always giving me support in the videos. All you gotta do is, you know, hit that like button, comment your favorite Pokemon, and be subscribed. And I will choose that winner when I get to the 1,000 mark. So I will make a separate video to that so that all the comments and everything are, you know, together and all that. See, babe, I got the Garchomp. It wasn't the Groudon that I wanted, but Garchomp's good too. Can't complain. Actually, very good. Centering's very good. So, you never know. Let's see if we can pull an ultra rare of gold out of here. It would be nice. So, my brothers, if you can, hit that thumbs up. Doesn't cost you guys anything and helps my channel grow. And thank you guys for the support, all the support you guys give Carmela, the support you guys give me. I do appreciate it no matter what. It always makes my day that you guys jump on, you know, Lowe's, making sure you and your mom are okay. But G, you know, making sure you and your wife and your fur babies especially are good. Vert, you're new to the family, but when we see you pop in, you know, we just know everybody's good and okay. That's the most important part. So we got Tapu Koko EX. Always, brother, always. You know what I mean? It's like Carmelo always says, you know, the relationships we make and people God puts us in, you know, in line with. It's always different, and you know, everything happens for a reason, no matter what. So I would be putting on some music a little bit in the background, but I keep getting flagged for copyright, so I need to find another platform that doesn't have copywriting. And then I downloaded one. I gotta pay for the subscription, I guess, and then we'll use that music. Do wanna Carmela found her second camera so that I could kind of show me, plus the pack openings, that type of stuff. I wanted her SIR, but Horsey and nice. Tentacruel Full Art. Very beautiful card. It's actually one of the other ones I was looking at last night. Look at that. Look at the centering. So, just so you know, Abaji, Vert, and Los, what I'm talking about centering. So, when you send it in to get graded, it's got to be the left and the right. They're usually the same thickness. The top and the bottom are the same thickness. Plus, they grade, you know, it's a point system. Plus, anything with surface damages, scratches, little scratches, big scratches. But, you know, for the most part, this looks very good to be grading. I don't know what the value is of it, but nonetheless, it is still a very beautiful card. And it actually is a Gen 1. If I'm not mistaken. Beautiful. This is the one I was trying to tell you about, babe, so you can see it in person.
Morning, guys.
Look, it's Garchomp.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Hi, guys. Lots of love, brothers. Have a wonderful day.
But yeah, I was after the Groudon, but Garchomp is good. We'll take it. I see 6 in here, so thank you guys for joining. Hopefully you stay. If you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway, an Alakazam box, possibly something else. Yeah, she walked out. She's trying to feed the little dogs or get ready to feed them. I got to feed these big babies over here. Chris, free music, not sure their style you want. Oh, no, thank you, Zoe. If you can, when this video ends, can you put that comment on there? What was his name again? Can you put it up one more time? Because they like come up and then they fade away so that I could see the rest. Just so I could screenshot it. No, I don't. I'm not worried about it. Thank you, Vert. Perfect, Zoe. Appreciate it. Yeah, because I listen to everything. I rock, country, Christian, all that good stuff. Perfect. And see if we can get some music in here. It's just for the days when it's not this active. I can at least have some background music and it's not just like pack rustling or me talking to myself about the same 10 things. But not too bad so far on the hits. We did get our SIR. Want Groudon, so I might have to crack open that next case. But, another day we will hunt that one. I thought I seen something out there. So low, see, that's just a regular holo. People don't say they're much. Sometimes, you'll get lucky where they're worth $2-3, but most of the time they're worth a couple of cents. 25 cents, 10 cents, 2 cents, 3 cents, all that stuff. But, I collect, so I love the arts, like the new set that I was telling you about, Surging Sparks. Everybody was going crazy for the Pikachu. My chase card was actually the Skarmory. So what I do with my bulk is I send it to Dave's Pokeporum. He owns a card shop in New Jersey, I believe. So I total up what I have: rares, non-holo, reverse holos, etc. And then he gives me the option to trade for graded cards, sealed product, but most of the time I get like top loaders or sleeves, that type of stuff, cases. So all the stuff I use to store them, I'll trade the bulk for. And then if they're good bulks, like I'll put them on eBay. I think I just sold a lot of I think, what is it, Paldea Evolved and Paldean Fates. It was nothing but reverse holos, full arts, and holos. I think it was like almost 600 cards, I think, for $40. You know what I mean? So if I see, the opportunity, sometimes I get rid of them. But if you're interested in any of it, let me know. We'll definitely work something out. You have my info on eBay. Plus, now you're here, so you can just shoot me a message, and I'll definitely get back to you, my brother. And nothing in the second. And Steelix. Actually, I have a few Radiant Steelix, the shiny ones that I've been contemplating to get graded. So that would be fun. I actually think the Charizard, the Radiant Charizard, is going to blow up eventually after all this hype dies down with the Pikachu. But there's not going to be a cooldown rate. Like I said, we got Prismatic Evolution launching in January, February, March, and September. And then we got the black and white, we got the 156, we have the tag team set, and that's just stuff that we know about. So I don't see it cooling down anywhere. And I think I just got a second SIR, if I'm not mistaken. That is crazy. So yeah, so Garchomp is an SIR. So let's see what we got. No, it's not gold stars, but it is a full art Roaring Moon. That was actually my other chase card, not this one, the SIR, but nonetheless, very beautiful card. This is actually my brother's favorite Pokemon, the Roaring Moon. But very beautiful card nonetheless. And usually when you get 1 or 2 cards and they're all pretty decent and being, even, like you see the top and bottom are thicker than the left and right. But you also take into account that PSA, that's who I grade with, other companies out there, but that's what they do allow at 60/40. So you could have one side that's a little bit thicker than the other and still get the 10, making sure there's no other damage, that type of thing. And Los Abaji and Bert, we did go out this morning. We couldn't get the dog park, and it is cold. So we just decided to come back home so that I can jump on and open up some cards. Because, you know, I've released a few shorts here and there, but I hadn't done nothing like this, a booster box or a couple ETBs, that type of thing. But I do got some 151 planned in open live Alakazam boxes. And then I also have... no, we haven't gotten snow since the last time around Thanksgiving, but we're expecting it. It's getting cold. The last 3 days, it hasn't. Our highs have been like 32 degrees, 34 degrees, 28 degrees. Our lows are like negatives at night. Like our river, the Santa Fe River, it froze. It's frozen right now. So yeah, it's gonna be cool to get the snow. I can't wait to get it. The last snow, Zekrom, very beautiful card, very desirable Pokemon in the game. So we are halfway through. Let's get this a little sped up for you guys. But yeah, no, I'm waiting for the snow so we can take the four-wheelers out. That's what I can't wait to do. It's gonna be a little fun. Just kidding, a lot of fun. So who knows, might take the drone out there and let it follow us around and bring some footage to show you guys. Baku Coco. And I just actually got lights and stuff so I could set up so the lighting's a little bit more better, show you guys a little bit more detail on the cards, that type of stuff. Very beautiful. The art is just getting crazier and crazier. It's just so beautiful. The artists are beautiful. It's just Pokemon cards have come a long way. Cards we didn't even think would last. And Zoe, another thing is he buys the code cards. I was giving them away before, but not too bad. Yeah, exactly. It simplifies. It shows me when I need to talk to you guys. Plus, you know, it shows the cards good, the lighting's good. I can zoom in and out, that type of stuff. But do love all the support. Thank you guys. Oh no, yeah, exactly. That's what I was just talking about in the beginning. Yeah, no, that EV set is gonna be crazy, you know what I mean? And what a lot of people are not understanding is it's scheduled to release all year. Like January 17th is the first wave, and I believe that's the mini tin. No, ETBs. Then February 7th is going to be the mini tins. And then March, I can't remember the day, I think it's 13th, is actually the mini booster bundles. And then September, that's like a 3-pack blister, plus you get a little plushie of one of the evolutions. So yeah, no, it's gonna be crazy. And I only think that the release of this set is going to push that Moonbreon up to groundbreaking prices. And you know, it's funny because me and my brother were talking about it last night. I said, when I seen that card when it first released, I was like, there's no way in heck I would pay $300. Now I'm kicking myself because, you know, should have bought it. And that's what I try to tell people about this hobby. You guys do not know what's going to blow up and what won't, because there's some cards that, you know, they think are going to be the chase card and it's totally opposite. I mean, look at Paldean Fates, you know, everybody thought it was the Charizard. Now the Bubble Mew just took it, and that is one card I sent to PSA and got it graded. No, I'm right behind you, my brother. Thank you for stopping in. I'll catch you next time. God bless you and your mom. You guys take care. Let me know if you need anything, Los. I'm always here. I respond to anybody that leaves a comment, so you know how to get a hold of me if you need to. Be safe. Yes, always. Yeah, we're just gonna feed the dogs. Maybe take them out when it gets a little warmer. We got storages to clear out. We got a bunch of stuff. Just brought home a bunch of stuff. Actually, Zoe, that brought me to mine. I got some Star Wars stuff, chessboards, collectibles, toys, all that stuff. My wife's father-in-law used to collect them, and he passed away in 2012. So shoot me a message because I do see you have Star Wars stuff on your eBay page, so you might know more about it. Plus, you know, we could maybe just work something out in bulk and you could just take it. And I got 3 storages. We got so much to empty. Zubat, Minfu, Sinister, Crobat, Roark, Hedge, Dioxys, and Gilserpod. I said that way wrong. But another EX. Nice. So do you guys like the SIRs versus the full arts? Yeah, but I believe it's a part that's dipped now. And I agree with you there. I actually started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Pokemon before Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have a bunch of vintage like base set 1990 and 1999 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I just got some backgraded, Gilfried the Iron Knight first edition, and that market has took a hit on not probably not as bad as Star Wars, but it's bad. And part of it is Konami's fault. All they're doing is reprinting and reprinting and reprinting, and they're not doing much as releasing any new sets for Yu-Gi-Oh! But, you know, I'll hold on to them. They'll either bounce back or they stay in my collection because I didn't get rid of them when they were in their all-time highs. So I'm definitely not getting rid of them when they're in their lows. It's more stuff that I keep in my personal collection, just like all the cards I pull here, the cards I'm not chasing, you know what I mean? I'll sell on eBay, stuff like that, just to buy more stuff to open. But for the most part, they go into my collection. So I do hear you there. I was actually looking at the figures. Are those chess pieces or are those each individual pieces? Because I know there's a chessboard that was like that. They looked like that, silver pieces, and it was a whole completed set. So that's cool. No, I agree with you there, and I know, you know what I mean. It's funny because my brother's like the same way. I started selling it all. No, yeah, exactly. We want them, and that's something I try to tell my brother because he's way worse than me, but I'm probably just as bad as impulse buys. You know what I mean? We see something that we want, we buy it, or we see that everybody wants Evolving Skies, so I try to buy it. So I kind of taught myself to be a little bit better, and what I started doing was buying the sets nobody was looking at, like Paradox Rift for an example. I went and bought 2 cases of that when it was at its all-time lows, and now it's climbing. I think it's at like 140 a box. I think I got in when it was 90 a box, so that's good profits. If I sell it, I'm gonna continue opening it until I get that Groudon. Once I get the Groudon, then everything else will sit for prices. So I do got a full art. I'm almost positive it's the gold guy, and it is the chest actually. Gold Grimgall. No double hitter, but it's a very beautiful card nonetheless. I actually forgot this was in here. Biggest part I like about it is, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but see the coins in his eyes? They're textured, so they kind of stand out a little bit more. But nonetheless, still a beautiful card. No, yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna ask you because there are some other YouTubers I'm still following, and they buy storage units, and they found some Star Wars chess sets that they didn't think were worth much. They ended up being like 4 grand a pop, especially if they're completed. I think it turned into like 8 grand, but it was crazy prices. That's why I was asking, because I was like, no, because if they are individual, you know what I mean, it might be good, to try to get the rest and sell it as a set, or make sure the prices are right. But yeah, no, I agree with you. I love chess myself. I was actually in the chess club when I was going to Capital High School. It was actually a special ed class that my cousin was in, and I was ditching class. And the teacher was cool. She was the chess teacher, so she's like, play me a game. I was pretty good at it. Granted, it was my first game, but I like puzzles, and that's all it seemed like to me at the time. It was just one big puzzle. So, she beat me, of course. She was the teacher, but the cool part about it is like, join my club. We got tournaments. You'll get out of class, and anytime you want to ditch, just come to my class. So you're not wandering the halls. So that's how I started playing chess. It was pretty cool, fun. Of course. No, you're all right. Everybody's pretty much gone except for Zoe. But yeah, no, I love chess. I actually have a Pokemon chess set. It's out of crystal. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Carlos did. He said he had to feed the puppies. And nothing. I don't think there's going to be anything left in these packs, but might as well finish them off because there's a lot of people that'll open the packs, and once they hit the SIR, the full arts, because you're technically supposed to get a certain amount of each card in most booster boxes, then they'll sell the rest as singles. But I don't like doing that because to me it feels like if I'm ripping them off because I know nothing is gonna come in these packs bigger than a full art or maybe a trainer. But I don't know. I like to try to keep my feedback to 100%, but then again, it's the luck of the draw, especially with the cards. My wife didn't know what Pokemon cards were in the beginning, and I told her what the Pokemon company did was take the gambling. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. I don't feel right about it. So actually what I do is like say if something happens, my dogs start fighting. It's actually very beautiful, Latios. I'll jump off and I know there's really nothing out of these packs, so I have a tote that I throw all those kind of packs in. And when the kids come over, grandkids, neighborhood kids, I'll just let them take a pack and open it. And to my surprise, I had a kid pull the SIR Charizard from Paldean Fates, and of course it was his. But he was trying to trade me for the Bubble Mew, which wasn't happening because actually, funny is the Bubble Mew got me back into Pokemon cards. I loved it. It was a Gen 1 Pokemon, it was shiny, and I started getting back into it more full time. But yeah, see, that's what I figure. See, two reverse, regular hollow, but thank you for joining, my brother. Thank you for the subscription, and thank you for the deal on that box. It is beautiful. I was actually looking at it last night. Oh, nice. That's actually what I was debating because my cousin's been collecting Magic the Gathering since I could remember. And, he tells me that Magic is the grandfather of cards. Yeah, exactly. So, it's cool to see because, there's a lot of value. But which one really trips me out is that Disney one, the Lorcana. My boss has been opening it, but oh my god, there's a Simba in that pack that's worth like ridiculous. It's like 100 grand. I never thought any Disney card would be worth that much. So Bomber Drill we did get. Oh no, yeah, exactly. That's when I seen you yesterday that you subscribed or the day before. I said perfect. So no, I will definitely get it opened. I just don't know when. I wanted to do it today, but I've been, I posted that I was gonna open Paradox Rift, you know. So I was like, oh man, but it's keeping me because I want to see the promo cards, possibly get them graded because it comes with, I believe, 3 of the promo cards, and each one of those cards, if it comes back in a 10, is no less than like $300. Which, it's in something my brother asked me the other day. Is he's like, well, how come Japanese Pokemon cards don't hold value as much as the English version? And what it comes down to is card control You can get 100 151 Charizards in English and 100 151 Charizards in Japanese. More than likely, all those 100 in Japanese will get a 10. But you're lucky to see 5 of the 100 in English get a 10. Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly what me and my brother were talking about. He actually freaked out and he's like, "Well, buy me one." And I looked, I was like, "He doesn't have any more, brother." I said, "It was a good deal. I got lucky. That's why I messaged you that day." I was like, "No, thank you for the deal. I loved it." And, that day I was debating because I had yours in a cart and then I had a 151 UPC, the new one. And, I saved the 151 and I pulled the trigger with yours because they're both climbing in, but the Charizard one just put it to shame. And plus, the 151 has a metal card and a gold card, so the gold cards don't do too good on the grading from my understanding. I only sent two. One was the Pikachu from Surging, and it got a 9. And then one of my Mews came back like a 5. I don't know why. It was like pack fresh. It was crazy, but I do know that they are notorious. PSA once in a while they'll just automatically throw like 5 all randomly. So I do got a full art, and I was gonna say it was a trainer, personal lady. No, shoot me a message for sure because honestly I'd hold it. So that is the trainer we got. So that's the only card out of that stack. Remember, I told you that's why I probably wouldn't have put them on eBay. But yeah, shoot me a message for sure. I don't have any of the posters, but I came across, well, actually yesterday at my Walmart. I was stopping in for Cokes for dinner after work, and I got lucky because they had just put out the Alakazam boxes. So I bought me 4 of them. My brother's like, "You should have bought them all." I was like, "I'm trying to leave them for other people," but I haven't seen the poster collections. But same thing, I'd hold on to them because everybody's saying that the Blooming Waters is a reprint. Technically, it is, but if you read Pokemon Center's message, like actually read it, it says that Japan is getting a reprint for their booster boxes of 151 in December. And if you want 151 in English, this will be the last time to get it with the Blooming Waters collection. So this is it. I really think they're just about going to wrap it up with that Blooming Waters set. So, hopefully I can get at least 2 boxes. I could put one away for me to, add to my sealed collection and one to open on the channel. I do work at GameStop, so I do check when I can. But as of right now, it still says coming to the store to order. But on my system, when I'm at work, I put it in it. It just shows that it's unavailable, and the release date is February 17th, the day before my dad's birthday. So let's see. So last pack magic, guys. I'm hoping, but we both know that there's nothing in these packs. We were just talking about it. I said maybe a trainer here or there, an EX, but that was about it. Watch it prove me wrong. We get another SIR. That would be funny. Would be badass, but very rare. I do got some of that Eevee set coming from PokeNE. I don't know if you know him, but he's another YouTuber, really big YouTuber. He has a Pokemon card business. It started with Japanese cards, but I got 4 booster box of Terrestrial Festival coming, so I will be opening those on the channel. My chase card in that whole set is actually the Leafeon. I know everybody's after the Umbreon. Hopefully I can just get a God Pack and get them all. That would be nice, but still haven't pulled a God Pack. I know exactly. That's why these silver borders, I swear I hate the silver borders because of that, because it teases you. And, 9 out of 10 times it's really not. But again, thank you for jumping in, my brother. Let me do a recap on what we did get pulled. But see, that's a perfect example of why. I don't list, my packs after I'm done with them because, we had like 9 packs sitting there, and I could have put them on, eBay for $5, even $4 a pack, but I knew there was nothing in them, and myself doesn't feel right. So Bombardier EX, Guiosipod EX. I said that I butchered the heck out of that. Skillridge EX, Tapu Koko EX, Hoopa EX, Goldigo EX. I won't even try that one. Personal Lady, Roark, and then for our full art, we got Gimelgal, Roaring Moon, and Toadsucruel. That's actually my favorite full art. And of course, our SIR hit of the bunch is Garchomp. Was shooting for Roaring Moon, but I guess if I was going to get any other one, it is this one. But again, thank you guys. I do appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Don't forget to leave that comment, brother, about the non-copyright so that I could do it. Because I tried to screenshot it and it shut my phone off. They just updated the iPhones and it sucks. Cool. Have a good one, my brother. Catch you soon. Let me know on the 151 UPC